Hi guys, welcome to another Mukbang Mundert. I'm here, my name's Brett. Welcome back to another week. How are we all feeling? Yes, I know I look a little sunburnt. I just got back from the Ren Faire, which will actually be my topic of the day, talking about the Ren Faire. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I want to talk about it. Then I'm gonna go over the Patreon responses to last week's question about, would you rather be hated for who you authentically are, or loved but representing a false version of yourself, having a big lie? You know, basically the gay experience. And then I'm gonna do a marry, fuck, kill, and I feel like I have a good one this week. So, just dive in. What am I eating today? What I'm eating today is a really gourmet, awesome, fun, sexy meal. It is one of my frozen meals that I heated up, and I put rice under it. Cause I did not feel like making something, but this is honestly good. I love that. I also have a spindrift. I've been obsessed with spindrifts lately. It's just like, you know, I love cracking it open with the boys, you know, during. Not as cold as I would have liked it to be. You can't always get what you want. This sunburn's gonna be bad. Like, come on, Brad, you know better. I do feel like I like my freckles today though, like they're coming out. I think I look best with just a little bit of sun. I know it's like kind of toxic behavior. I put on sunscreen. I did. But ironically, my face isn't super burnt. It's really just this, my negligee. What do they call that? Negligee? Decolletage? Whatever. Anyway, let's talk about the Ren Faire. Have I been to the Ren Faire before? Oh, I got a text. Okay. Like I said, just got back for the Ren Faire. And honestly, oh my god! Honestly, y'all, I had a great time. Like, genuinely. I was invited by my friend Lex, who I do the podcast with, my direct-to-video podcast, which if you don't listen to podcasts or whatever, check it out. You know, it's fun. We review Disney movies and make fun of them. Fuck you! You know what? It's just gonna be off. And it's gonna look like whatever. She invited me and Wolf Boy to go. At first, Wolf Boy couldn't go. He found out he could go, so we were able to go with him. Lex wanted to pick us up. We were like, hell yeah. Wolf Boy was a little concerned because his job was super busy, and it was a whole thing. He's like, do I drive, do I not? Not like he was making a big deal about it, but like, you could just tell he was like on edge, and I was like, oh god, like, the last thing I want is to go to this Ren Faire and like have him be stressed. This is the first time him and Lex are meeting. It's like, you know, as soon as we got in the car, it was just giggles galore. We were talking about our characters, like our personas that we were gonna have, talking about what magic powers we would have. It started off as a joke, and then I was like, actually, this is so fun. I wanna craft my character. It made me wanna play Dungeons and Dragons. I had my little crown on. Me and Wolf Boy were role-playing that he was my prince consort, he was my knight, and like we were just frolicking around. Like, yeah, we were joking, like we weren't being serious, but it was so fun and funny. And Lex was wearing her beautiful blue cape. I'll insert some pictures and stuff. It was just really fucking fun. I had such a good time, and I felt like I was really embracing my inner nerd. And looking around, seeing all the people dressed up in like nerdy stuff, I say that with all the love. Like the nerdiest stuff, and just being themselves and having fun and like role playing with each other. Like, it was just like such a good time. I understand why people are obsessed with Ren Fairs and like go all the freaking time. It was truly a joy. That brings me to my question of the week, which is like, what do you nerd out on? What makes you nerd out? What do you nerd out on? I have to be knowing, because I think it's important to nerd out on things. I think you can't take life too seriously. If you enjoy something and you think it's something that you have to keep on the DL, whatever, don't do that. There's a whole community of people. That's why we have the internet. You can connect with people regarding any interest. So if you have an interest that you're kind of keep on the DL, that you're a little bit ashamed about, unless it's like, you know, something nasty, connect with people. You know, talk about it, embrace it, have fun, you know? I think it's important. Life's too short to be having any sort of shame surrounding things that don't hurt anybody, you know? Now I will be going over your responses to last week's question. Up first, Julianne, my baby my mama, my love. I love you, Julianne. You're so fucking cool, and yeah, I love you. You literally crack me up every time you hike up your D cups. D cups? Flattering. You're the cutest damn thing. Oh, right back at you. I choose to love myself and be hated because IDGAF, what anyone thinks of me. However, that's coming from a place of privilege as a white woman married to a man in America. Well, don't do that. Honestly, Julianne, props to you, mama, for recognizing your privilege. I think it's very important to do that. I definitely try to keep myself on track with that. I don't judge. Do whatever's safest and find your community. The real ones will love you and support you no matter what. Sorry. Also, you want to send stuff to my P.O. box. I don't have a P.O. box. I should get one though. When I get one, y'all will be the first to know. Because I think that would be funny. Anyway, Julianne, I freaking love you, babes. And thank you for everything and always commenting. I love you. Up next, Megan. Hi, Megan. I love you, babes. I would rather be hated for who I am than loved for who I'm not. For too many years, I was stuck in people pleasing and trying to be accepted and made myself sick emotionally and physically. Now that I love and accept myself, I'm the happiest I've ever been. Of course, there are hard days where I can start spiraling about what others think of me, but I try and keep it in check. Honestly, this question was kind of a rhetorical question. I feel like, you know, it is better to be hated for who you are than loved for who you're not. Because living alive is never good for anyone. It, like you said, makes you sick. So basically, if you're out there and you have a secret that's killing you, it's better to just come clean about it. It truly is. Anyway, Megan, I love you, babes. Love you so much. Up next, Bella. Bella 42. I guess from a safety standpoint, I'd rather be loved for something I'm not, so I don't get, like, jumped and stuff. But if I had to pick outside of that, I'd rather be at least authentic and universally hated for being myself. I can't handle being fake because in my experience, there's such an off-putting energy put out by people who aren't authentic. Real as fuck, Bella. Real as fuck, and I applaud you for your honesty. That's so fucking true. Like Julianne said, like, me saying this is coming from such a place of privilege, you know, like, I am a white guy in America who's cisgender, and yes, I am gay, and yes, there are some people who would hate me, but I am far from the most marginalized community in this country, so it's easier said than done, and you're real as fuck for being honest. Bella also said, I saw Brittany Broski do this and I'd love to hear yours. What would your dream Love Island lineup be? Celebs / characters who you think are hot, people you would want there who would make good drama, who you would want to see interact, and who would be fun to try to date, hang with. Why was that so hard for me to read? Honestly, that sounds fun. I should do a Patreon episode about that. I could come up with a good fucking cast, actually. Thanks for the question, Bella Boo. I love you. And like I said last episode, we're gonna respond to one YouTube comment. So who's the lucky guy today? We'll find out. For today's YouTube comment, we are going to go to Shadow Project 01. Shadow Project 01, love you, babe. Thank you so much for commenting. Let's dive into what you gotta say. I felt the construction annoyance from here. I work nights, so I deal with far too often. He was talking about the fact that there was construction noises going on, and I literally cannot think or focus when there's an annoying noise. Like, my brain loses 50% of its processing ability, I swear to God. So, thank you for commiserating. On topic, I work with a number of homophobes, and it drives them insane that I'm a cis gay black man who's honestly more masculine than they are. Their hate sustains me and is a highlight of my day. Good for fucking you. Once you get to that point where you're like so self-accepting and you're able to see through why certain people's hate manifests in you, it's a very liberating experience. I'm getting to that age now where I can do that and understand why people may direct hate towards me. There are some men who are so sensitive in their masculinity that they feel the need to act out with aggression to try to make you go down a peg to bring themselves up. And I feel like that's the most, like, pathetic way to go about that. Just be better. Just do better. Whatever you're insecure about, fix it. Don't make that someone else's problem. You fucking man-child. Good for you for not letting it bother you. Honestly. That's so annoying. Anyway, y'all, thanks for so much for commenting. Patrons, feel free to comment. I will go over them on next week's episode. YouTubers, like I said, leave a comment. I might talk about it in next week's episode. Who's to freaking say? I think it's fun. I love going over comments. So, last but not least, marry, fuck, kill. Now, this is one of my favorite marry, fuck, kills I've ever come up with because I'm kind of a Marvel nerd at heart, and I think superheroes are sexy as fuck. So this, I think, is for me truly like the hardest question I could possibly ask. But marry, fuck, kill. Chris Evans, Captain America. Chris Hemsworth is Thor. Or Tom Holland, Spider-Man. What are you gonna do? For me, I think I might marry Captain America. He had less of an ego. His body's hot and sexy. He's sweet. I want to see his O face. I would fuck Thor because I'm kind of just into that big beefy vibe. I think I would kill Spider-Man. I'm not really into the twink thing. I feel like it's looking in a mirror. No, but it's just not my thing. But you might be, and people are. So let me know. Anyway, y'all, I love you so much. Happy Mukbang Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you have a great week. If you want to see more from me, hear more personal details about my life, get a little bit more intimate with me, I got my Patreon, head over there. I also got TikTok, Instagram, if you're craving even more from me. I'm definitely most active, probably on TikTok. Yeah, anyway, I love y'all. Have an amazing week. And if you have any ideas or topics you want me to cover, please let me know. I'm down to cover literally whatever. All right, I love you. Talk to you later.